If you could take Alaska and lay it over the lower 48 states, one side would touch Florida, the other California. Its distances are so vast, travel budgets for high school sports teams can run $40,000 a year. Arch rivals often live 1,000 miles away. Wherever you go in Alaska, you're bound to see kids riding to a game. There's a ferry leaving right now from Juneau, Alaska.
Right 5, brother.
Right 5, 2, 4, 6.
The kids from Sitka, fast asleep.
5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go!
Homeward bound from a volleyball game. Only 17 more hours to go. Alaska's towns are so far apart, often so tiny and remote. School teams tour for days. Kids are scattered over thousands of miles of ocean and ice.
Most times it takes half a week just to get to a single game. If you overlaid a map of Alaska on the lower 48 states, it would stretch from Florida to California, from New Orleans to the Canadian border. One school trip can cost $40,000.
We're not talking band candy sales here.
This is cool. You can see everything from here.
Shannon Carey and her friends cleaned an entire federal building to earn $3,500.
Don't turn up too loud, it'll blow my ears away.
Little Sitka's travel budget, mostly from state oil revenues, is nearly $100,000. Anyone who wants to perform or play in Alaska must learn how to pack.
Hey, I'm starved.
They do cut corners where they can.
You girls want to come over and help yourself?
In Juneau, teenagers room with members of the opposing team.
They're always fine afterwards, go home, have a jacuzzi, and eat cardboard pizza. That's the way it goes.
That's how Brindle Budd and Shannon Carey became friends.
Oh, no!
They learned early to leave their frustration at the foul line.
Good job. Good job out there.
Competition has made them both better.
It's a real education.
Yeah.
And when interviewed later on, some of my athletes, two that have graduated from Stanford that did an interview, said that their travel and their athletics was one of the most meaningful and most educational experiences they had.
I missed almost a full quarter of school.
But she's a straight A student. So is Shannon.
No, you didn't miss any.
Teachers travel with them to help with homework. On the road, life itself becomes the classroom.
We're looking out the window on our jet, and the wing was flapping up and down. A piece of the wing was coming off. The light and the screw goes, boom, does not leave it, come out. And it was just barely hanging there and flapping around. Then we got to Juneau, and they were all mad at us because we didn't tell them part of their wing was falling off.
Big deal?
Not.
Just part of growing up in a postcard.